It's a chilly one already.
Yeah, look at this.
Where?
Welcome back. We're playing as Cersei.
What's that? What is that background now?
That is... It looks like...
Is that the frozen city or the frozen castle that we saw that one time with the Night King and all that? Is that what that is?
Oh, that could be like the place...
Because I don't know what that
Always
big,
Winter?
star... Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The land of
above
Always
it.
Winter, but it looks to me like it's the Iron Islands. Because they have those bridges.
There's mountains and
I know, but
hills around it.
isn't it kind of jagged like that? Where they're on a weird...
They're on giant plateaus or cliffs or something like that, but it's in the middle of the ocean or right on the coast, and this is not that.
Okay.
My queen!
My queen.
Your filthy brother escaped King's Landing with Daenerys and a few Starks. No one expected your return. Let them be. Send men after them. Ultra Cersei mode. Send men after them.
Yep, send men.
That's what she would do.
She would.
Dragons, White Walkers, magic, and dark omens. We're entering a time of legends.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. I'm your only legend, all right?
Yep, I am the best.
Jorah Cravo, Golden Company. Let me be honest, your gold cloaks are barely more than thugs terrorizing the city. They need a lesson in humility and service.
From you?
From you?
Yeah, from you? She's snarky about it?
Yep. Just because I'm an independent sword doesn't mean I don't have honorable standards. Honorable and expensive, she would say that.
She would.
The strangest tales are told about the new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Let me send a contingent to the wall. What tales?
Yeah, what tales?
I don't think... No, she wouldn't waste her time at the wall. He's alleged to have bedded a wildling sorceress, pale as a corpse.
No.
Which is from the books.
Really?
Yeah. That's the Night's King.
The Night's King, right.
Is the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch who falls in love, apparently, from the stories, with a female... We don't know if it was a white or a white walker or what, but she was pale as a corpse, milky pale with piercing blue eyes and all this stuff, and so everybody's like, okay, this Lord Commander fell in love with a White Walker, and then they got married, and somehow he became a White Walker too, or something happened in their union. He became known as the Night's King.
The Night's King, yeah.
And then went on to possibly lead them against humans or something. Who knows? It's crazy.
But Cersei doesn't believe in this shit.
It's worth investigating. Good for him.
Good for him. He did it.
They'll probably be here just snarking. The church is an open-hearted as the maiden and as merciful as the mother. We're willing to forgive your sins. My sins, really? Snap your fingers? Yeah.
Yeah, let's snap our fingers.
Baelor's Bane has been destroyed. The faith militant cannot return, no matter how poorly you insult the institution of faith. So I think if our religion drains, it goes back up, maybe.
Sure, let's just see. I love this song, dude.
I know it's
Gets my heart pounding.
I wonder whoever composed the theme for Game of Thrones probably had no idea what they were doing, and then all of a sudden it
was his name Ryman Djawadi or something like that? It's the main guy.
But that's one of the most well-known and everybody gets so pumped when that happens in the intro. They're just like, holy shit, new episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Would you like to join the small council? Anything in particular you'd like to discuss? I'll lord over it. She sits at the end of the table.
Yeah, she would.
Just in her black and the weird neck turtleneck dress that she has.
Mm-hmm. Or it looks really painful to wear.
Yeah, it
you
does.
have little sharp bits stabbing into you.
Would you like to join the small council? Okay, diplomacy projects. Projects, I guess. Projects for the capital.
Let's see.
Or should we try diplomacy? Because maybe I.
Oh, okay.
See, okay.
We can back out. Yeah. Okay.
The reason I didn't choose that is
let's see the choices.
Well, now
here.
we can't just choose.
We can't choose
projects, but the reason I didn't choose diplomacy at first is I was like, well, I don't think of Cersei as a diplomatic person, but
she's conniving.
Out of necessity, she might, in a conniving or underhanded way, choose to become allies with somebody for a different cause.
She is very Machiavellian.
Yes, very mercurial. Certainly, we could review our strategic plans. Strategic. Sir Kevin. Start Dothraki Unsullied.
Who is her biggest threat?
Okay.
Starks are her biggest threat.
But I have no idea how to think about this now as Cersei, because this is her being conniving, and she just goes like above and beyond, and I don't know how to
I know.
conceive of that.
And at the time of the
Stark
show,
Dothraki
would that matter?
Unsullied. Well, this right now is like season 7. It seems like around there.
Okay, so the Dothraki and the Unsullied are in Westeros then. So they're not like far away that she has to like.
And
make
so
a
are the
jaunt.
Starks.
Yeah,
Which
here.
okay, in my mind, not as Cersei, but just as anybody, because I don't know how to think as Cersei, but as like anybody on the throne here. If you get the Starks, you have the North, which is like a decent chunk of your 7 kingdoms there.
You go after the source. You go after the Starks because the Starks
Dothraki are
they're all in cahoots.
and the Unsullied are both foreign, but the Dothraki are so wild that they probably are like the wildlings and don't want to listen to anybody.
Yeah.
And the Unsullied are so structured that they'll only listen to the person who is designated as their leader, which you are not at this current time.
But if you overthrow the Starks, you can become the leader.
You don't need to overthrow them, but if you can just like at least get them on your good side enough as Cersei. Maybe Starks?
I would say Starks.
And they're the people we know most. You betrayed us for the last time, but it doesn't matter. The North will endure and prevail. The North is weak. The North will freeze.
She would probably say you freeze to death. She would threat that, like, you're just going to die.
Oh, well, she'd probably say weak because they freeze up there every year and they're still around. They've been freezing there for hundreds and thousands of years.
Yeah, they have, but...
And they'd probably say that, too. They'd probably say, yeah, the North freezes every year and we're still here. I don't know.
So just saying that they're weak? I think they're both saying underhandedly that maybe they're...
I don't know how the diplomacy in this works. I don't know if there's actually, like,
North
consequences to what you choose or if it just takes you through something, but...
What do you think she would say?
I don't know, man. Cersei's
I think she would
is
go
so
into,
far beyond me.
She would go into like their weakness. I'd say like you guys are just weak.
Well, she would point out that like Catelyn and she'd point out how like Robb lost battles and is now dead because of the Red Wedding, and Catelyn, and like how Ned got beheaded in the Capitol because he picked the wrong person. He was too weak. Blah blah blah. Like, I just think that freezing is like you go to Aquaman and you're like, oh, you probably smell like fish, or you say some weak ass shit as an insult. You go to anybody.
Yeah, it's kind of
and
like a
you say
childhood insult.
The first thing that comes to your mind, they're like, yeah, of course.
You
duh.
stink like poo. Yeah, like just
It's like, of course.
let's do that. Let's do weak.
Weak.
You guys are weak. Just hit him right where it hurts.
He stormed out. Okay. What should we do about Winterfell? Go there, offer them men.
No, we would not offer them men.
I think going there is like more of a actual sign that we care. If we're trying to be diplomatic to any degree.
So why would we send them men?
That would be just weird. They don't need extra people to just like stay there.
They have
I think going there and being like, hey, in person, like, I know I fucked up. I don't know.
Let's go there.
Okay. Ready to travel to Winterfell? Yes. I changed my mind.
Fuck them.
I'm Cersei.
And most of the court. Good. Let's do it, guys.
I just imagine her like 90% of the time, how she is when she's alone and she's quiet, just stoic. But in that turtleneck, just like sitting in the carriage looking out the window. I would advise you to stay close to your carriage.
Fine. You know what's best, bro.
I'm in me queen's carriage.
I'm in me car. Get out of me car.
Get out of me carriage. Clip clop. Oh.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Soaked from the rain, we need to stop and dry out before illness comes.
What did we say?
We're
Yes,
Cersei,
no.
so she'd probably say no, but that'd be stupid.
Fuck off.
But it's Cersei, so she'd probably just say, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Okay, so no.
No.
Starving wolves is harassing the rear. We should go on a hunt. Yeah? Protect what's ours?
Let's protect this. Yeah. Okay.
Stop at Harrenhal.
Harrenhal. That was that where it was? Is that
Creature comforts or, well, not even really that much because it's Harrenhal, but like getting off the road and staying somewhere and having like slightly nicer things, or just keep going? I don't know which one is like more pragmatic for Cersei.
For Cersei?
Yeah.
She'd take her time. I would say she'd stop.
She'd stop?
Yeah.
food store? Do we take our tribute?
Yes, we take what is ours.
See their wares. Yes. Maybe yes. We didn't do this last time. I don't know.
Okay, let's do it.
Buying a few items, a sword, and some books.
Great. I like swords and books.
Close to Winterfell now. Should we camp here? No press on. Yes.
Moat
Kaelin? No.
Nah.
I know that Cersei hates the North. I don't know.
She
She
does.
just
She
want to
wants
get
to
in
get
and get out.
over with, yep.
Yeah. So press on. The neck. Ugh. We're only 7 moons in, people.
7 moons.
7 moons.